And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Josh Rojas.
For Arizona, the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
The pitch. That misses, and that's how this game gets started. Left-hand batter waits. So two balls and no strikes. And fires in a fastball at 95. Here's a 2-1. Towards first. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Gurriel looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And that's in there for strike one. And that's outside. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Gurriel gets a piece. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turner for one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound today, Merrill Kelly. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Trey Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Another solid power season. First offering, and it just misses. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. And he deals. Misses off the plate. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Kelly a move to first. Turner back easily. Turner runs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Strike one.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The pitch. That one out to right. Jones on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's in there. A run comes in the play. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Ross Macias. That one's in there, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rafael Devers on deck for the Cubs. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back. Top of the second, and now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
And there's a foul ball.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here is Pavin Smith. Ball one there. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Went deep in the ball game last night. That's in for a strike. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. And now 1-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
In the air, right field. Stanton puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. Kelly back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And he pumps it a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 9th in the National League at RBIs. In there, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. That one
No.
close, rule the ball. And it's
1-1.
1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Marte pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Brian Reynolds here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ball one, no strikes. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. They say it went.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
And delivers outside.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Devers off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. Cubs leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, top half of the third inning. Alec Thomas now singing, "You got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively." I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The why to kick the pitch. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Bounced up the middle to first, and he beats it.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
And now Jordan Lawler had the day off yesterday. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And the 0-1 just missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
The 0-1. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
One away with a runner at third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up, that mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here's Josh Rojas. And a pitch. This to third. Devers. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Ketel Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marte, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Tied up here in the early going.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Left field. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Joey Meneses. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 away.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Trey Turner now. A walk and a run scored his first time. Turner starting up the middle at second. A career batting average over 300, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And now it's even up. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelly a move to first. Turner back in standing. Two now. The punch out there. 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes outside. And the right-hander deals.
D-Rod.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Here comes a pitch. Turner runs. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him. That ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Lopez back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike. 3-1. And that's a strike.
Full count.
And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Ross Macias.
Ross Macias.
The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
1-0.
And that's a little bit high. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Righty to the plate. That one lifted to left. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And here is Devers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And he deals. That's inside. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
In the air out to center. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And next for the Cubs, Brian Reynolds. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Man at second. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the friendly confines, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
The right-hander back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. One down. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
In the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jordan Lawler will hit next. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Lawler tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramirez settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the righty deals. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Here's Turner now.
Turner.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Thomas settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Drew Jones. Jones, just 19 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Bunting for a hit and foul ball.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. Gets him to chase after that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Reynolds gets under it. And there's one away. Josh Rojas now at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. In there for strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Weiss throwing and getting ready for David Ross. And that's outside. One and two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth. So up now for Chicago, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First offering misses badly for ball one. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last two players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
And it is 2-1. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
Next pitch downstairs. And now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next is
Macias goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Macias in now, takes ball one off the plate. And the 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Stanton at first, one gone. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Rafael Devers waiting for a turn at the plate. Got him looking. 2 away.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. On the corner for a strike. 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Lopez back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next pitch is outside. And the count even 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ramirez going back, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The big blow to the home fans is 26th of the year, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pablo Lopez departs, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Weiss.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Christian Walker. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Good eye right there. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. Two one now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Him looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits, and ball one. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The 1-2. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Moreno up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yandel Gustave. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 32, Yandel Gustave.
Well, one-run game. Bo Bichette digs in now.
The shortstop.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Mark Melanson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mantiply warming up as well. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. And that's downstairs and outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Okay.
Here comes a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two. Got him. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1. The pitch. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. William Contreras, the next Cub to hit. Contreras hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swung on, belted. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. His 26th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Matt Tabor.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And up next for Chicago, Joey Meneses. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes. That's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2-2 on the way. He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner. Getting ready to hit. That's in there. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. A little bit low. Bullpen activity starting up now. Zach Jackson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Hicks, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1.
2-1.
Well struck left field. And it hits the fence. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
He was all over that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now, Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one wrapped foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ramirez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, we're in the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 1-0. The tying run at the plate. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And he deals. Misses off the inside, and a count is 3-1. Jordan Lawler in the on-deck circle. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Right-handed reliever. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Drew Jones waiting to hit for the D-backs. And a pitch. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now up next for Arizona, Drew Jones. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Slider clips the zone. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Zach Jackson getting loose out there. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And 1-2. On the ground to first. And now 2 gone.
Got him. That's an out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
So the batting order turns over. Josh Rojas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Bounce to the left side. Devers throws on to first. 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside. Kicks and fires. And that's down and away.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. Ripped to short. Lawler tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Ross Macias.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ross Macias. That one catches the zone. 0-1. The pitch. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel handles the chance. Out number
Now
2.
batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, and 1 now. And a foul ball left side. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Zach Jackson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 61.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
And the righty deals.
No, outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And the pitch.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Gurriel up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. And there's a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Is just 1 strike away. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Next pitch is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's outside.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now 2-0. And here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Stops it on a slide, over to first. And what a play! Ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and